Courage, brother, do not stumble.
Courage, brother, do not stumble, though your path be dark as night. There's a star to guide the humble, trust in God and do the right. Let the road be rough and dreary, and its end far out of sight. Foot it bravely, strong or weary, trust in God, trust in God, trust in God, and do the right. Perish policy and cunning, perish all that fears the light. Whether losing, whether winning, trust in God and do the right. Some will hate you, some will love you, some will flatter, some will slight. Heed them not and look above you. Trust in God, trust in God, trust in God, and do the right. Simple rule and safest guiding, inward peace and inward might. Star upon a path abiding, trust in God and do the right. Courage, sister, do not stumble, though your path be dark as night. There's a star to guide the humble, trust in God, trust in God, trust in God, and do the right.
Thank you for watching this video. I hope you've been encouraged by this song. It's not one that I grew up singing. It was one that we heard on a CD sung by a Welsh male voice choir years ago. But it was brought back to my mind in the recent months as I've looked at what's been happening over the past couple of years and things in our world that views of society and laws that have been passed, which I could just describe as good becoming evil and evil being seen as good, which is a quite confusing and concerning situation and a harsh pushback for anyone who dares to express an opposite opinion. And so the need for courage if you are going to do that. And I think that's why this song came back to my mind. And that refrain, trust in God and do the right. I was thinking, well, how do you know what is right? How can you be sure? Well, I don't think there's anybody on earth who knows what is right for every single situation. But God does. And He's given us His word, the scriptures. And God encouraged me with a couple of verses recently. One from the book of 2 Timothy 3 verse 16 that says, all scripture is given by inspiration of God and is profitable for doctrine, for reproof, for correction, for instruction in righteousness. And it's that last phrase there, instruction in righteousness. Righteousness is right living. So if I want to know how to live right, I must go to the scripture and study it, as Paul says earlier in his letter to Timothy in chapter 2, verse 15. And the other verse of encouragement was James 1:5. If any of you lack wisdom, let him ask of God, that giveth to all men liberally, and upbraideth not, and it shall be given him. And that's a wonderful promise. And I pray that these things will encourage you, because at the end of the day, it doesn't matter what all those voices out there, no matter how loud they are. What matters is what God thinks. So brother, sister, have courage, do not stumble. Trust in God and do the right.